Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here with
the Walkthrough King.
And this is technically part 2. We're trying to do these in little installments for you of our underwater Beyblade battle. Part 1, hopefully you watched that. Obviously, this is Firefuse Darkhelm FX Base Stadium. Issue is, if you note, and just based on what I told you in the title, it's underwater. We've got water just down in the basin. It initially came up to about right where my finger is. It's still there, it's just real hard to see since it's clear water. But this time around, my nephew selected the matchups. I will be using Firefuse Darkhelm. Hopefully, he's got a home field advantage here. And tell him who you will be using.
Nightmare Rex.
Alright, this should be an interesting matchup. And let's go ahead and load him up and see what happens.
Now, Nightmare Rex has this thing right there. Oh.
Yeah.
Nightmare Rex has that right there. And I'm thinking it'll be kind of like Forbidden Ionis, where it can knock the water away. So, let's see what happens in this Bay battle.
Why must you keep me waiting? I've been ready to win for minutes. Alright, you ready?
Mm-hmm. 3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Okay, that got some major riptide action, and home field advantage pays off. Firefuse Darkhelm takes down Nightmare Rex. I'm finally starting to even the score with my nephew. He won the first, like, 2 or 3 of these things. So.
3.
3. He remembers exactly who won the first 3. So have I won 2 or 3 in a row now? 2? One with Cyber Aquario, Firefuse, and seems like someone prior to that. Oh, Proto? No? Yeah, the Blitz Striker. Didn't I win with Blitz Striker?
We didn't do Blitz Striker. Oh yeah, you did win.
Yeah, he beat Proto. Okay, that was our overtime one, so... nonetheless, this is what going to be matchup 6.
So, I won the first 2, and so he's won 1 more battle than me.
Alright. And what round is this going to be? 6?
Uh-huh.
And what is the matchup this time?
Gravity Destroyer. He came with a Bay game I got, a Beyblade game, and his opponent, a 230 spin track, Evil Kerbecs. And One of Wisdom will be using Evil Kerbecs. I was wondering either if he'll go like, oh no, I'm out, or if he'll be unstoppable, where he can keep spinning because his fusion wheel won't touch the water like Ultimate or Gravity Destroyer will. See when I hand spin. So,
alright,
let's see what happens.
What I can tell, who are you using?
Gravity Destroyer.
Alright, so he's using the special edition Gravity Destroyer. That's why it's a gold killer. It was in a game I got him. Evil Kerbecs, I have had a horrible time with. I mean, we had Flame Bixus was our first 230 spin track. He was an absolute beast. And Evil Kerbecs we thought would be just, you know, a dominant force in the tournaments we've done, and he has not been. Not quite sure why, but that's just the way it's panned out. Probably has to do with the performance tip. But we're actually, I'm wondering if he can't maybe tread the water since he's a little taller. But I think my nephew has found the left spin launcher, and we're ready to go. So this will be a special edition Gravity Destroyer left spin versus Evil Kerbecs.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Oh, that was a splash fin. Look at that. He is actually... What's happened here, if you can't tell, this is the longest spin we've had. There's just... The water is just below where his fusion wheel is. So he doesn't really have as much friction as the others, especially Special Edition Gravity Destroyer with little ball bearings in there. But it worked out really well for him. Obviously, there's still enough friction that's going to slow him down. But Evil Kerbecs is going to emerge as a contender. For him to get upset, you're basically going to need A, either another 230 spin track, or B, character basically to just land a massive blow when they've got, like full steam coming off the launch. But that was round 6, was it?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to move on to round 7 now.
And problem is we don't have another 230 spin track.
Yeah. We actually do, we just don't have all the bays here. We've got
Yeah.
Duo Ice Titan, Bixus. I might have something somewhere, but what we have available here in the immediate vicinity, we do not have another 230. So.
Okie doke.
What is
These
the
two actually came in the same pack. It is Meteo L-Drago and Twisted Befall. These two came in the same pack. In one of the tournaments we did, and we didn't record, Twisted Befall performed very well, but things might change and underwater. You never know.
Alright, so who will you be using?
Mateo L-Drago.
Alright, that leaves me with Twisted Befall. When we first got him, I had high hopes based on Twisted Fusion Wheel. I thought he'd be along the lines of Twisted Tempo. Wasn't sure how the energy ring would affect things. But let's see what happens here when the setting is changed to water.
Now, he started out as a pretty bad bay, but in the actual tournament, he made it to the finals and got knocked out in a best out of 3 battle against Earth Eagle.
Yeah, that's the one Earth Eagle won.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Oh, he is a splash fest. Okay, Matteo, as you saw there, outlasted him. This might be the most
intense.
Yeah, that and like the most water exiting the stadium. I guess, dude, it's almost like a impeller effect. You got that tight gap there, probably with the rotation sort of just pull the water in and then basically just shed it out the backside. That was round 7. Are we going to do round 8 here? Probably the last of part 2.
Mm-hmm.
And this is our final matchup of new entrants, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so tell them who we have here.
We have Scythe Kronos, pretty big beast. Actually, I used to have him, and then I lost him, and then I got him as a Christmas present. He will be facing Dark Libra, who we think won't do very good. But his spin track is a lot like Forbidden Ionis, except you can't make as good of use as it due to the thick fusion wheels. So let's see what'll happen.
All right, here are you.
You have Dark Libra.
All right. So he's got Scythe the Kronos, and as stated, I've got Dark Libra here. All these are stock, by the way. They're not modified or anything. Basically, whatever they came with, all the parts and accessories, that's what we used to assemble them. So, nothing too crazy. If there was, we'd let you know. So. But this is round 8 here, the final round here in the initial bracket. So.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Both had pretty good launches, and Scythe Kronos actually outlast Libra that time. That's it. That was round 8. I guess that's where you want to end part 2. Mm-hmm. All right, so that is the end of part 2. We've basically taken 16 blades, 8 first-round matches. We're actually going to continue on now, planning to do something with the winners and the losers. And we will see who comes out on top in this epic underwater Beyblade battle.